Hello! In this video, I'm going to explain how the AI Analysis Content Module activity works. The example that I'll be using is from Content Module 2 and is from a certain semester, but the instructions that I'll be going over will be relevant for any Content Module's AI analysis activity and in any semester. So just pay attention to the specific directions provided to you for your Content Module in your semester. So the basic way this works is you are going to be giving a prompt to an AI tool. The AI tool will generate some information, and then you will use scholarly peer-reviewed articles to analyze the quality of the material generated by the AI tool. In each activity, I will be giving you specific instructions on what to do. So first, I just give you some general information about generative AI tools altogether and what tools you can use. This is a great video if you're really not familiar with how generative AI tools work. This is a great video that provides more information about that. And then I walk you through the steps of how to create a prompt that will get good AI content. And then I give you here the specific instructions that you need to provide to get the content for this specific activity. So in this instance, I'm asking you to have the AI tool describe the influences that Olmec civilization had on later Mesoamerican civilizations. So each activity will have its own particular prompt of what you need to generate. You need to tell the AI tool what to do, what persona it should impersonate, who the target audience will be, give it this task, and then tell it what to exclude and exclude. And one thing that you do need to tell it to include is citations to peer-reviewed academic articles that support the content that it generates. So these are the instructions that you'll need to follow in each AI activity to get the AI tool to generate the content that it's supposed to. And then once you have that content, then you'll look at some articles. You'll read 2 academic articles for each AI analysis activity. And then you will use those articles to make observations about the content that the AI generated. Is there something that it got right? Is there something that it got wrong? Is the quality better or worse than what the AI tool did? So you'll make 2 observations from each article about the content that was generated. Then you have told the AI tool to generate some citations, so you need to check the accuracy of the citations. Are they real? So something that AI does often is what's called hallucitation, which it just makes up citations to things that aren't real. And that's because that's how generative AI tools work. They're not smart things that have brains and that look at content and analyze things. They are predictive text generators. So they just predict what the next most likely word is, and that next most likely word could be a fake word. Once you've checked the accuracy of those citations, then you'll form an overall opinion of the content that the AI generated. Do you think it's good? What grade would you give it if you were going to grade it? And then you're going to provide a refined prompt. So what's a better prompt than the one that you gave initially that might get better content the second time? And if this is your second or subsequent AI analysis activity, then you're also going to reflect on how your opinion of AI is evolving over time. So if it's the first time that you did it, then you don't need to do that. But then each later time, you need to think about, okay, now the second time that I've done it, now the third time that I've done it, here's how my proficiency and my opinion is evolving. And then you'll put a document together that includes all of those pieces into a single document that you'll submit. And just make sure that you have the right citations in there, include all the direct quotations that you're required to. And if you use stuff from other places, then make sure you tell me about that. Here are some examples of previous student work. So this one does everything that they're supposed to do. They provide a prompt telling the AI tool what to do. Then they provide all of the content that the AI tool generated, including the citations that the AI tool created. And then this student goes through and does their observations. So they talk about what the AI tool did well, what it did wrong. It includes direct quotations and citations to the articles. Are the citations real? What kind of opinion? Here's a refined prompt. And then thoughts on the activity after having done several ones. One thing that is really fun about doing these activities is you get to play with what instructions you give the AI tool. One thing that students really like doing is shifting what persona the AI tool is supposed to take. So rather than just have it speak as a professor or an archaeologist, you can have it speak as a historical figure. So this is a fun example of a student telling the AI to take on the persona of the Chinese emperor and speak as if they were the Chinese emperor. And here you can see that the AI tool then does that. So you can play with a lot of different things. You can play with the audience that you have the AI tool speaking to. It could be speaking to a group of fifth graders. It could be speaking to people from the future. It could be speaking to Glorb if you wanted to do something like that. So lots of variety of what you can do with these AI tools as long as you are staying within the parameters of the assignment. And then you'll put your document together and submit it for me to review. When I review it, I will give you a mark of 1 if you have followed all the things, a satisfactory mark of 1, or I'll give you a 0 if you need to redo some things. If there were some things you missed, then you get to redo and revise in order to get satisfactory credit. And that's all there is to it. The AI analysis activities are very popular. Students like them. Students like playing with AI. And it's an important tool that I think to some degree you need to learn how to utilize in order to function in the world that we live in now.